Welcome, Transformers fans, to my review of the IDW Generations Trailcutter, or as it is original name, Trailbreaker. Now, in this review, I'm going to be calling this guy Trailbreaker, not Trailcutter, because Hasbro doesn't have the rights to use the name Trailbreaker. But because he is Trailbreaker, I'm be calling him by its original name. Now, to start with, first I'm going to show you the package, because this is the European version, or if you, on a simple term, a version of this toy without the comics, because in America, Trailbreaker and the other ones like Megatron, Orion Pax, and Bumblebee, and also Trailcutter, come with a comic books from the IDW comics, but unfortunately around Europe, at least my knowledge, we don't have that comic on the box. So to show off, the box is basically simple. The front is the same, but the back is different. So basically, it's the front you have Trailcutter, the name, the picture of the vehicle, the 30th anniversary of Transformers, the difficulty of transformation, and the different language from Europe, also the H. A nice auto symbol on the side. This is the SO2, meaning this is the second series, and also Trailcutter, it's the first of the series. And on the back, you have the picture of the toy, the picture on robot in vehicle mode, and also a little description in multiple language, in French, German, all the language, which basically says deploys an impenetrable force field, because Trailbreaker on the original show, it's basic a force field specialist. And to show, see, I can show off the package. On the back, on the front, you have the picture of Trailcutter, or Breaker if you prefer, from the same. It's the same picture from the comic, so there's no difference from what's in the front. But this can happen. You can ruin the picture, because I wanted to keep their picture as mint as possible, but unfortunately things happen because opening boxes, so it's okay. It's not a bad thing, just a little nitpick. Now to start with the toy. As you can see, Trailbreaker, it's a very nice updated version of its original vehicle mode from G1, which is nice. It has this very nice details on the side, Autobot symbol on the front, and also details on the bottom. Unfortunately, there's nothing more to it. I saw from some pictures from the Takara version, which is the Japanese version of this guy. It has some more details, like the front is painted, there's more details on the back, so it's not a bad thing. If you prefer something with more detail, get the Takara version, or not, get the number version. Now, to show off, this has got one problem with a lot of people, it's the size. To show the comparison, is Trailcutter, and here he is with side swipe, my favorite of the classics line. As you can see, Trailcutter, it's smaller, side to side. You see, it's only a bit smaller. At least on vehicle mode. Vehicle mode, it's smaller, but in robot mode, there's almost no difference. Almost, slightly. Before I start the transformation, I have one slight nitpick. On the front, you have the robot symbol for the Transformers faction, but as you can see, the hood, it doesn't lock into place. It doesn't happen to all. I saw some other videos. It doesn't happen. It happens on mine, because when transforming this guy back to the vehicle mode, this part can sometimes bend a little bit backward. It's fixable. Try fixing the arms a little bit better, but It's only a slight nitpick. Be careful when doing this part. Now, to start our transformation, first take out this back part, put to the side. Now, turn it to front, fold the feet down. Now, separate this part just slightly, and then put the feet, slide the feet to the side like this. Till you peg them, a nice click, side. See, you do this. You slide the feet to the sides, and then click it on the knee. To you hear a nice click. Sometimes a nice clicking sound. And there you have the feet. Now the front part over here, it's very similar to side swipe, where the arms fold out. It's basically the same. So to do the arm, the upper part, fold the arms to the side like this. Open them up, one at a time if you prefer. Be careful. That's about it. Stick out. I like to put the arms to the side so it doesn't bother or basically get in the way. So that's my opinion. Now on the back, fold the back to the front like so, slightly. And this part over here, bend it back. There you go. It clicks into place. So bend it over here. And you have a little peg over here, and then the hole over here. You have to peg it in place. See, clicks right in place. One thing, one slight thing. On the original G1 toy in show, this is the symbol on the front. Unfortunately, on this part it gets covered because of the front part. So this part you can't see it. You don't have any Transformers symbol showing the toy, but you can see slightly. But unfortunately, this is a nice detail for the G1 one, the toy or the show from the show character. But it's unfortunately you get this part covered. But okay, now to continue. Along this back part of here, have to fold it up first. Fold up to the back. Then the front part, have to fold it down. It doesn't click into place, so it basically folds over. The arms, because of it has this little gray part, you have to fold the arms by this part to get to these little windscreen, to the little this thing called in cars, the side mirrors. That doesn't peg into place. It basically grips or basically slide or slots into this gray part. So it's not. Be careful because after time it comes a little loose. It's just a hole. It's not the perfect joint, but be careful with it. Now, fold out the arms and close this part and rotate the elbows to you. This little paint it's in the back of the arm. Do the same thing to this side. Fold the gray part. Fold the arm. Close this part and rotate the arm. Now the force field generator. Fold to the back first. Then to pop the head, this little groove. And try with your fingernail, if possible. Try to remove it and go up. Hard click to make sure it is locked on. Now rotate the head. Fix the legs. And there you have Trailbreaker. In robot mode, Trailbreaker looks pretty cool. It doesn't look off. It looks like a very modern update version of Trailbreaker to the classics line. The only complaint basically you can see, it's Trailbreaker doesn't look like the one from the IDW version. The IDW version, it's more more futuristic. This one basically almost it's more a more earthly version, like the basic and modern version of Trailbreaker. So it's basically pick your poison. If you like the IDW version from the comics, don't get it. If you prefer this version for the classic slime, which is basically why I bought this guy, buy it. Now, articulation. Not articulation. Let me show you guys first Trailbreaker. It's has some nice orange and silver paint. The orange is very similar to the original Trailbreaker. Has some orange on the arms, a little blue, some orange over here. The front grille stand the same. The back, it's a bit ugly on the back with these holes because of the molding process. The face, it's one of the best. The face looks amazing, like Trailbreaker from the comics with some slight modern tweaks. The only thing I would like is the visor. It's blue, while on the original G1 it's red. The Takara version fixes that part because on the Takara version Trailbreaker it's more has some more details, like in the front and on the head has the right color visor. Now the articulation. Head can rotate left and right, nothing up and down. Arms, because of the way of these this little gray part, be careful when moving the arms. The arms can go to the side, 90 degrees. Can rotate all the way around. Can move. It's a pole joint, so you can move the arm in any direction. Because of this little groove, the way of the elbow, you can bend the elbow in this direction in any way possible. Elbows rotate and bend at the elbow. Arms doesn't have anything unless it only has this little groove. Can move the arms to the inside, but nothing more to it. Has some nice waist articulation, which is very nice. Not a lot of Transformers have some waist articulation. Legs on a ball joint, so full movements, left and right, up and down, rotate a little bit. So nice. Can bend just below the joint, rotate, and on the knee can bend. It looks a little bit ugly actually, but okay. And nothing on the knee rotates, and the leg in the feet can go up and down just a little bit, nothing more to it. To the accessories, Trailbreaker only comes with one weapon, which is this little gun/shield. Because first there's a lot of these grooves over here, and there's a little knob over here. So just slide to the hole, and then Trailbreaker has some double barrel cannon or a slide shield gun, whichever you prefer. It's your imagination. But because Trailbreaker over here, it's the shield specialist, fold out this part over here to show off a little knob, orange knob, which it can hold at the arms to then have it like a shield, which is a nice touch to the shield thing, to its shield specialist gimmick, which is very nice. And also, to make it more IDW-esque, more IDW and G1, depending. If you want a more G1 look, you can bend this down to more G1-esque. But if you want something from the IDW line, just fold this back, have a hole over here, and the same knob, and then take it to the back, and then it looks a little bit more IDW-esque. Not perfect, but a nice touch. Now, to the size comparison, here we have the Trailbreaker, and here you have Sideswipe. As you can see, they're not the same height. Sideswipe is slightly taller If at the ends, they're about the same height, but head to head, Trailbreaker is smaller. It should have been backwards. If I'm not mistaken, Sideswipe it's smaller than Trailbreaker. So okay, it's a slight I can complain because the the plastic cost is, it's a normal thing, so I can't complain. It looks amazing, even though it's a little bit smaller, but okay, can't complain too much about it. Now, final thoughts. Should you get this guy? Yeah, it's okay. It's not a bad toy. If I bought this guy because I wanted a Trailbreaker for my classics collection. So it's not a bad idea if you want to make your classics line bigger. If you want something from the IDW line, well, it's not a perfect choice. It only looks similar. It's not a perfect toy, but overall, it's a very nice toy. Nice articulation, nice robot mode, nice details, nice card mode. It's a perfect toy for a classics line. I recommend you trying to buy these guys. The other three I will do a review later. But first of all, this guy for the first one still looks amazing. Also, one final note. They're going to do a hoist version of Trailbreaker because hoist is removed and a slight new head and paint job of Trailbreaker. So if you like Trailbreaker, try to get hoist because they're the same bodies with only a different weapon and a different head sculpt and a different overall paint job. So that's all guys. See you guys next time, same channel.